Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to LivePrep. Myself, Dr. Gajapati Varma. On 4th May 2025, NTA has conducted NEET UG examination. So now here I am trying to give you a small micro analysis on biology part of NEET 2025 examination. Clear? So now let us quickly go through this basic information. So here I have segregated all the 90 questions of the NEET examination paper into different things based on the chapter wise. So according to the chapters, so I have segregated all these things so that we will know some basic idea regarding so what is the weightage that they have given for a particular chapter this year. Why I'm saying this year? Because every year they are not actually maintaining a fixed weightage for these particular chapters. They're actually changing this. So this year, so by observing these things, so we will know some, we will get some idea regarding so how exactly they have given this particular weightage. So here unit wise, chapter wise, we will go through all these things. First we will start with class 11th biology chapters. First unit is diversity in the living world. So from this particular unit, so they have asked total 10 questions. So here total 4 chapters are there. First chapter is the living world. So here the living world chapter is very small, but generally we are expecting one question from this. But this time they have not asked even a single question from this particular chapter. Next one is the biological classification. It is also a bigger chapter, but they have asked only one question. And here plant kingdom, so big chapter, but they have asked 5 questions, means here the weightage got increased here. Okay, and animal kingdom 4 questions. Okay, so for this chapter 4 questions are regular expected weightage only. So in this way, from the unit 1 they have asked total 10 questions. Next one, structural organization in plants and animals. So here from this unit total they have asked 7 questions. Morphology of flowering plants, so they have asked 2 questions. 2 to 3 questions generally they will ask, so 2 they have asked, it's okay. But the anatomy of flowering plants they have asked only 1 question, so here weightage got little bit decreased here. And structural organization in animals, so for this one they have asked total 4 questions. And the interesting point is, anyhow tissue spot is not there, only cockroach and frog are there, but they have not asked even a single question from the cockroach. They have asked all the questions from the frog only, all the questions from the frog only, and that too 4 questions on the frog, means they have given a huge weightage for this particular chapter this year. Okay, next one. And the next unit, that is cell structure and the function. So here they have asked total 10 questions. Actual regular weightage is more than this, but they have asked 10 questions here. Cell, the unit of life, 4 questions. It is as per the regular weightage. Biomolecules, 5 questions. This is also as per regular weightage. But cell cycle, cell division, they have asked only 1 question. So here weightage got reduced. So here they have asked only 1 question. Generally some 3 to 4 questions they used to ask, but here they have asked only 1 question. Next one, plant physiology. 3 chapters are there. So on an average, for each chapter 2 questions they have to ask. So for photosynthesis and PGD they have asked 2 questions. That is okay. But for the respiration chapter they have asked only 1 question. So here weightage got little bit decreased. Okay. Next one is regarding the human physiology. Total 6 chapters are there. So 6 into 2 average, 2 questions from each chapter. So 12 questions should be asked in general. But no, nowadays, if you are observing the recent some 2 to 3 years, they are not asking 12 questions, but 10 to 12 in that range they are asking. But this time they have further decreased the weightage of this particular human physiology chapters. And here, if you see, out of these 7 questions also, 4 questions are purely based on this chemical coordination and integration chapter itself. Okay. And now apart from this, so from the neural coordination, not even a single question here. And from locomotion movement, actually what happened is, so even though I wrote that from breathing and exchange of gases 1 question, it is not purely from that chapter. Actually, it is the match the following. In the match the following, actually 4 things they give. 1 from breathing, 1 from body fluids, 1 from excretion, 1 from locomotion. Likewise, combinedly they have given that. So since it is a combined one, so I have kept it under this particular chapter. But actually, it is not from purely not from any of these chapters. It is simply a combined one. That's it. And from body fluid circulation, 1 question. From the excretion, the diagram based question, they have asked 1 question. So in this way they have given, but overall if you see, the weightage for human physiology got reduced hugely. Okay, so they have reduced like this. So almost on average, if you see, just 1 question average they have asked. That's it. And for the reproduction chapter, so reproduction chapter, overall they have 12 asked 12 questions. That overall weightage is okay, but individually if you see here for sexual reproduction and flowering plants, if you see total 6 questions they have asked, this is very huge. So on an average some 3 to 4 questions is okay, but they have asked 6 there. For human reproduction 5 questions, some 4 to 5 questions, so it is almost in the range only, expected range. From the reproductive health, generally some 2 to 3 questions they have to ask, but here they have asked only 1 question. So in this way, they have asked some questions from this reproduction chapter from class 12th. From here onwards, it is from class 12th. Next one, genetics and evolution. 12 questions they have asked. Okay. So from principles of inheritance and variation, 3 questions they have asked. From molecular base of inheritance, they have asked 8 questions. And from evolution, they have asked 1 question. So generally, these two chapters combined, it is considered as genetics. On an average from the genetics, some 10 to 12 questions they used to ask. So overall, if you see 11 questions they asked, it's okay. But from the evolution, on an average, some 2 to 3 questions is the weightage, but they have asked only 1 question here. Okay. Next one, from the biology in human welfare. So here they have given very huge weightage. Okay. So human health and diseases, approximate expected estimation is in the range of 4 to 5 questions. So here they have asked 5 questions. That is okay. But generally from the microbes in human welfare, regular expected weightage is 1 question. But here they have asked 4 questions. See here, with respect to frog and microbes in human welfare, expected is 1 question. But here they have asked 4 questions. Now you just see. So that's why whenever we are talking about these particular chapters, you should not ask a question that which one is the important chapter. Okay, which one is the important paragraph. Everything is important. So if you observe these trends, so you can understand these particular things. There is nothing like important, there is nothing like not important. Everything is important for NEET examination. Each and every sentence. So sometimes some paragraphs are like some general information, some boring things like that, but still they are important, because we cannot expect that from which paragraph they can ask a question. So there is a chance that they can ask from anywhere, from unit introduction. So with respect to scientist also they can ask, from the regular content of the chapter they can ask, from the exercise also they can ask, from QR code content also they can ask, and some questions they can ask based on the application also. Anyhow, the diagram based tables, the graphs, all these things are included, right? So everything is important for examination. So this is what we need to learn from this. And like this, previously also in one NEET examination, then also they have asked 4 questions from the microbes in human welfare. So very simple, direct NCERT examples. You don't need to study anything out of NCERT. So please observe each and every point carefully. Next one, biotechnology. So here total 9 questions, it is okay in the range only. So biotechnology principles and process, on an average some 5 questions are expected, but here they have asked 6 questions. Good. Applications, biotechnology applications 3 questions, that is also in the range only. So nice. Next one, with respect to ecology, on an average some 2 to 3 questions we are expecting. So in that range only they have given here. Okay. So organisms and population, actually one question is with respect to that unit introduction regarding the scientist they have asked, but I have included that under the organism and population. So in this way, total 4 questions from that. And ecosystem, so 3 questions. Biodiversity and conservation, total 2 questions. So in this way, total 90 questions they have asked in this 2025 NEET biology examination. Clear? And now if you are classifying based on the class 11th, class 12th, so generally what they do is, so approximately, not exactly, approximately equal number of questions from 11th and 12th they generally they are asking. But this year what happened, you just observe it. Total 90 questions are there. If you are making it off of 45 should come. So 45 for 11th, 45 for 12th we are generally expecting. But if you see here, 39 questions only they have asked from class 11th, but 51 questions they have asked from class 12th. That means this year they have given more questions from class 12th. Clear? Okay. Next one. So here, another thing is, so if you are talking with respect to botany and zoology, the clear and first point that you need to understand is, as per NCERT, there is no botany and zoology. It is simply biology. Okay. But for our understanding purpose, so some chapters we can keep under botany, some chapters we can keep under the zoology. Okay. And those which are coming under core botany, core zoology, yes, there is no problem. We can easily segregate them. But the problem is with the general chapters like the cell, the unit of life. Okay. And then biomolecule, cell cycle, cell division. There is a general. You can consider anywhere. Yes or no? And mostly in the case of class 12, many of these are general chapters. Genetics, evolution, they are general. So that you can consider anywhere. And then microbes in human welfare, biotechnology, you can consider anywhere. Ecology, you can consider anywhere. So in this way, so there is a chance that you can consider. Some people, they may consider some chapters under botany, and the same things some others may consider under geology. Like this, it may happen. But for roughly, I'm giving like this. Suppose these chapters are considered under geology. These are considered under botany. Suppose you are doing like this. Overall, if you see, so they have given more weightage for the botany parts. Okay, so approximately if you see, out of 90, 49 questions they have asked from botany part and 41 questions they have asked from geology part. So this is what individually for each chapter anyhow we have discussed the weightage and right. So this is how they have asked for NEET 2025 biology. And here I made another analysis where, so what type of questions exactly they have asked. So now let us see this. So out of 90, 41 questions are direct questions. Direct questions. They will give the question and below that there are 4 options, direct options, very simple. So directly you can go for the answer. Like that they have given 41 questions. Okay. Next one. Regarding the assertion and reason. So assertion, one statement will be there. Reason will be there. So whether both of them are correct or not. If they are correct, explanation or not. Like that we need to identify. So such type of questions they have given total 5 questions. And then similar type of questions but separate type. So statement 1 and 2 here explain whether other statement is explanation for first one or not. Like that they will not ask. Whether both of them are right or both of them are wrong. Or first one right, second one wrong. Or first one wrong, second one right. Like this only they are asking. So they are the statement 1, statement 2 type. Like the total they have asked 8 questions. Okay. Next one, match the following. So columns, column 1, column 2 they will give and then we need to match. And all these examples are from NCERT only, direct only, very simple. So here they have been given approximately 11 match the following questions. Next one, diagram based. Pedigree also I am considering under this one. So total 4 questions they have asked which are diagram based. Okay. Next one, multiple statements. So before going to this, first let me talk about the correct and incorrect option. Identify the correct statement, identify the incorrect statement. Likewise, they have asked total 3 questions. One is with respect to identify correct and one is with respect to identify the incorrect. And these are direct question type. Direct question type. Identify the correct statement. They have directly given 4 and one of them will be correct. And apart from this, if you see, there are some multiple statements. That means some list of statements will be there, or some list of individuals, organisms, some list will be given. And out of them, how many are correct? And here also again you are getting how many are correct, how many are correct. Majority of these list statements also, mainly they are again how many are correct. Such type of questions only, but they have given some multiple statements and identify the correct statements. Listen, option having all correct statements. Likewise, they have given. Okay, so in this way they have given total 18. So in this way total 90 questions were given like this, and in this way they have given this particular paper. Nice. And now if you are specifically talking about 2025 paper, and here the important thing is previous to this one up to 2024. So actually what happened is after the COVID-19, so after the COVID-19 pandemic, so they have slightly modified the question paper pattern. And what they did is at that time, so they have introduced the section A, section B. Within the section B, out of 15 questions, any 10 questions can be attempted. Likewise, they have given, but those things they have removed from this year. Okay, anyhow all these things they have already mentioned during the notification only, it is not new now, already we know those. And in this way they have actually restored it to the pre-COVID situation. So pre-COVID situation is exactly like this only. There are no choice questions. Okay, so 90 questions will be there from the biology, so you need to answer all these things if you know the answers. Okay, so in this way they have given. Okay, so this is why, this is how they have again restored back to the pre-COVID format of the NEET examination. This is one more point that we need to observe here. Next important thing is regarding the level of the biology part. See, generally students are saying that biology is easy. They are saying easy in comparison with physics and chemistry. Since physics and chemistry are little bit difficult in comparison with physics and chemistry, so 2025 biology paper is easy. Okay, but the thing is, if you are comparing 2025 biology paper with 2024, 2023 likewise, so biology papers of previous NEET papers if you see, so this year means 2025 biology paper is not that much easy. So this is the point you need to understand. So it is not that much easy to get 360 out of 360. So still some students can make it, no problem. But not like previously. Previously, many people, they use it to score 360 out of 360. But now, this time it is not that much easy. This is one point that we need to understand. And overall conclusion, if you want to say, this year biology paper is not that much lengthier. If you see the previous NEET examination papers, they are much lengthier. So this time biology paper is not that much lengthier, and that too not that much easy. So that's why you can say that this is moderately lengthier paper, and it is moderately difficult paper, not that much easy. So these are my opinions. So different people may have different opinions. So this is what about some analysis that I made with respect to this NEET 2025 biology. Thank you.